Hello everyone, my name is Asyrafchazz and welcome back to yet another One Piece card game video. Just gonna do a short update because the official One Piece card game Twitter page just dropped some major news about OP-03 and what it's about, and also some new promos that we're gonna take a look at today. So sit back, relax, and we're just gonna do another news roundup for this video. So if you enjoyed this video, please consider giving a like and subscribing if you want to keep up to date with more One Piece card game content. Now without further ado, let's take a look at the new promos as well as some information coming our way about OP-03. Alright, so we do have some new promos coming our way. You can see right here 5 new cards coming in the One Piece card game promotional pack of 2022 volume 2. So these, I believe it's gonna be either one per pack where you have a chance to get either Ace, Bartolomeo, Jinbei, Uta, as well as Sengoku. All of them look really good. All of them have great effects. I am really loving the Jinbei one. Of course, is my main man, but Uta looks great as well. I mean, really pushing hard on Uta. And just gonna move my camera down a little bit so you guys can see the pack art. It looks great. I mean, it's Uta. So let's take a look at some of these cards courtesy of Nami Peace TCG. So Nami Peace TCG has the translation on their Twitter page or on their Facebook page, so you can check them out there. But first, let's take a look at Ace. 5 cost, 6000 power, the special attribute, part of the Whitebeard Pirates, and has double attack. Now double attack is not really that strong in the meta game right now because you actually have to connect to your opponent's life for the double attack to proc, but it doesn't need any dawn, it doesn't need any other activation for the double attack to proc. So if you get a clean hit with Ace, that's your double attack trigger right there. So if you guys don't know what double attack is, it means it just deals 2 damage to the life instead of 1. But this Ace doesn't have any counter on it. It's sort of like a mid-rangey threat, so you know, there might, Whitebeard Pirates deck, Whitebeard can use him. I mean, Luffy can use him. So any raid-based deck can use Ace in the future. So I think it's decent enough to warrant some play, but you gotta wait and see. Next up, let's take a look at Uta. Uta is 5 cost, 6000 power, the special attribute, and her ability is on play at up to 1 Dawn from your Dawn deck rested. The great thing is, decent stat line, 5 cost, 6000 power, it ramps you, and at the same time, it's part of the film trait. So, if you're ever gonna use Shanks in the future as a leader, you can potentially use Uta as well. I mean, the effect works great with her, right? And you can ramp yourself that way. We've seen, this ramp effect in Ain and now with Uta, so decent enough, but the fact that it doesn't have any counter on it, so might affect her playability. But at the same time, this card artwork is beautiful, it's great, it's Uta. There we go. I mean, this is definitely gonna be worth collecting in the future for sure. Now next up, we got Bartolomeo, 2 cost, 3000 power, the special attribute with counter 1000, part of the film, Soponovas and Bartol Club. And his ability is at the end of your turn, you may rest this character, set up to one of your film type characters other than Bartolomeo to active. So this is a great way to kind of protect some of your film cards. I mean, in green that's that whole green straw hat film type synergy with like Nami, the 7 cost Luffy. So you could potentially attack with Nami, use the ability to search out the straw hat or the film type cards from your deck, and then you can use Bartolomeo at the end of your turn to put her back to active so your opponent cannot attack into it. You can use it to attack with Luffy and then rest Bartolomeo and put Luffy back to active so he can do his blocking duties. So quite a decent card. I mean, you might have to kind of find space to fit him in to that green film type strategy, but I really like Bartolomeo, and the card artwork pretty cool as well. Next up, we have Sengoku himself, 5 cost, 6000 power, the wisdom attribute, and part of the Marines, and his ability is Dawn 1, that means having 1 Dawn attached to him. Give all of your opponent's characters a -2 cost. Without even attacking, it's just during your turn. It's an on board effect, it's a static effect similar to like the 10 cost Secret Rare Kuzan. Pretty good. I think this card would warrant some play. Maybe it's a static effect that gives everything -2 cost. Potentially Black can find a way to use Sengoku, so I think that's pretty decent as well. No counters on this card, which is unfortunate, but I think giving it a counter 1000 might make it a little bit more pushed. Great artwork though. I really like that it's Sengoku in its like Buddha form, so great pickup for sure. And last but not least is my main man, Jinbei himself. 4 cost, 5000 power with the striker attribute with counter 1000. And he is part of the Fishmen, Sun Pirates, and most importantly, he has the 7 Warlords of the Sea sub-trait. He is carrying that Shichibukai sub-trait that will definitely be used in Doflamingo decks moving forward. And his ability is on KO, return up to 1 cost 3 or lower character to the bottom of its owner's deck. So pretty decent effect. I mean, yes, it's on KO. I wish it was on play. It might make it a little bit more pushed, but being on play would be stronger. But Doflamingo decks are using the 4 cost 5000 power vanilla Gecko Moria anyway, so you could have just switched that out with this card, and it's like it has an additional on KO effect, so it's a strictly better version. So now that you can search him out with Doflamingo, I think this card is definitely going to be one of the more played ones compared to the vanilla Gecko Moria. I really like Jinbei as a character. I really like this card. The artwork is beastly, and yeah, I'm curious to see, because 3 costs or lower means that he can return potential blockers if your opponent decides to KO him, or it's just an annoying threat for your opponent to deal with. So very good. So I think Doflamingo decks definitely have an upgrade here with Jinbei. So great for them, and great to have this card. Great to have Jinbei with an artwork that he deserves. I mean, this guy looks so good right now. Love it, love it, love it. Now let's go on to the big news that the official Twitter page just dropped, which is the announcement that OP-03 is going to be called Mighty Enemy. This is going to be a set that focuses on some of the mightiest enemies that Luffy has faced, or the Straw Hats have faced. And right on the pack artwork itself, we got Katakuri as well as Rob Lucci, which is really quite cool. There was a leaked image of this pack that was floating around earlier prior to this. I didn't really want to cover it until it was 100% confirmed, and now it has officially been confirmed. We got Katakuri coming our way, we got Rob Lucci coming our way. It might be a whole Cake Island with any Lobby influence. I know, like CP9 and the Big Mom Pirates. That's pretty cool. And it's going to be out on the 11th of February, so of next year. I know, like OP-01 isn't even out yet for the English release, and now we're dropping OP-03. Don't worry, it's only a couple of weeks to OP-01. You guys gonna enjoy opening up the packs for it. This is just an announcement, but at least we know that this OP-03 is going to be coming next year, early next year, and it contains many attractive enemies that stood in the way of the Straw Hat Pirates. So it could be anything. It could be not only limited to the Big Mom Pirates and the CP9. It could be, even like Eneru from Skypiea. It could be stuff from Dressrosa. It could be anything. Foxy Pirates might make their way into this set. I would love to see that. No, not really. I don't really like the Foxy Pirates. I'm sorry. I'm curious to see what other enemies make their way into this set. I like that they're not really doing arc specific. They're not doing like, okay, this is gonna be a whole Cake Island set. It's more like these are the enemies that the Straw Hat Pirates have faced, and they're gonna put them in this set. So it could be anything. I'm excited to see what comes from this set. It's really quite cool. And not only that, they revealed like some of the key artwork from Mighty Enemy, which is one of Katakuri and one of Rob Lucci, which is found on the pack art itself. These, it might not be the alternate arts as we see from OP-02. The ones on the pack art cover became the super rare, the regular super rare artwork. So this might just be really good super rare artworks. I cannot wait to see what effect Katakuri has, as well as Rob Lucci. I hope they play into like Katakuri's ability a little bit, where he has like the foresight, maybe like, oh, you can see the top card of your opponent's deck, and then you can put it at the top or bottom. I think that would be kind of cool, like scrying your opponent cards away so that you can kind of predict the future or predict what they want to do. As for Rob Lucci, anything can go. So it feels like it's a strong attacker. Something like maybe even like a banish would suit him, or maybe a new keyword ability that we're gonna see in the future. But one more piece of information, if we take a look at the official site, you can see 11/2/2023. That means the 11th of February of 2023. Get your kidneys ready to sell them, because people are definitely going to be buying this set. Fan favorite characters like Katakuri and Rob Lucci, of course. And the new color yellow is in full swing. So this is a set that's going to be focusing on color yellow, just like how OP-02 had tools for black to use. This set is probably going to have tools for yellow to use in, you know, something that can work in tandem with Big Mom's starter deck that we just saw recently. But I want to draw your attention to this specific piece of information right here. As you can see, we got our 8 leader types. That's pretty normal. We got 45 commons, 32 uncommons, 26 rares, 10 super rares, 2 secret rares. So everything seems standard so far until we take a look at the last point, which is special card. We don't know what it is. It's 4 different types. It could be a random new rarity. Whether or not it's going to be a special card artwork of, let's say, a super rare or rare, it could even take a leader slot. I don't know. I'm excited to see what this special card slot is. As soon as we got more info, we're gonna drop it in the video for sure. So this is definitely very exciting. It's something new that we have not seen in the past 2 sets. So like, I want to know what people kind of speculate on. What other special card types that are going to be here? Is it like new parallel artworks or new kind of like different foiling? Maybe a special type of card, a new mechanic maybe? I don't know. But I really do think this is pretty cool. Can't wait to see it. Full fingers crossed, full art stages. I don't know. But I really can't wait to see. I mean, I know OP-02 just came out. I'm still on the OP-02 high. I'm still buying my booster boxes. I'm going to open them up real soon. But the fact that we have some information about OP-03 is really, really exciting. I cannot wait to see what this set brings to the One Piece card game in February of next year. So just a roundup video of all the news that just was revealed. We got the promos, we got information about OP-03 now. So what do you guys think of what OP-03 will bring? Is it going to bring just like is it going to be just the Big Mom Pirates and the CP9? I don't think so. I think they're going to introduce some other characters that the Straw Hat has faced. Maybe stuff from Alabasta, maybe even stuff from, maybe even like in Saobori. I don't know. There's a lot that we can pull from, even from the new world. I mean, like Punk Hazard, Fishman Island. Hody Jones could make his way back. I don't know. But it's really, really exciting to see. I cannot wait to see what OP-03 brings. Rest assured, I will definitely do a box opening or maybe a case break once I get my hands on it. Hopefully this time my case orders get fulfilled. Really, really excited for it. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. What are you expecting from OP-03 and the thoughts about the new promos that we just seen. Anyway, that's it for me for today. I just wanted to really talk about this briefly, kind of give updates for those who have not seen it. I'm really excited about it. Hopefully we get to see some real cool things coming from that special card type in OP-03. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.